Good afternoon. Welcome back to USC in Los Angeles, California for our continuing coverage of the World Aquatics Men's Water Polo World Cup. Quarterfinal action continues. Italy taking on Romania. Romania, the other Division II qualifier, alongside Germany. And they will have a tall task ahead as they prepare to take on Team Italy. The Italians have won all the major events if you look back through the course of water polo history, and they blew through the qualifier 5-0. Wins against Japan, Hungary, Croatia, France, and Team USA. They did have a couple of one-goal matches there, so it wasn't as if they weren't tested. But they come in here unscathed out of that World Cup qualifier process for Romania. We mentioned working their way through Division II. We told you in our first match they had their way with China in the crossover 18-9. They also defeated Iran, Kazakhstan, and New Zealand. This is a program that has never medaled any major events on the World Aquatics, formerly FINA calendar. Took 5th at the 2010 World Cup. So find themselves back here now in Southern California. And we're about set to get this one underway. It's Romania in the dark caps, Italy in the light. John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you, poolside at the home of the Trojans. And we are underway. Our officials from Germany, Mr. Hanschel, and from Hungary, Mr. Kuhn. And Romania, looked like they were there first, but in fact it's Italy. And Giacomo Canella able to control. So you'll see Italy moving left to right on your screen here in the white caps. They'll go to work on offense here. And that's a field block, and nice interior defense there from Romania. It was Georgescu coming up with that denial.
See Romania coming out already in a really deep zone, heavy zone, taking it away. You're going to see that a lot this weekend from a lot of the teams. You're going to take your chances with some more outside shooting, but everybody knows in this day and age the ball comes inside. All these teams are world-class teams with world-class centers. The ball gets in there. There's going to be exclusions. There's going to be high percentage shot opportunities. So lots of zone coming up.
Ordinary called here. Opening minute in this one. Romania on the attack, trying to thread that needle. And a little wide as the captain of the Italian squad, Marco Del Lungo, was able to gather up. As you see, the head man, Alessandro Campagna, the veteran. Bogdan Roth, his counterpart for Romania. And Italy will get their first power play on our first 6-on-5 in this contest. The exclusion there will go against Udon. And now Italy goes to work. Little no look right into the post. It was deflected away. Italy makes it look so pretty. They clean up a bit of a broken play and ends up looking cooler than the original idea.
Yeah, always does. And when you got that kind of talent on the team. It all started with Veloto drawing the exclusion inside. You see the 6-on-5 just outside the post. Like you said, broken play, a little untraditional, but far from the post, still able to get the redirect. What a beautiful look there from the Fulvio. I have a feeling we're going to be calling his name a few times, Greg, in the course of this game, but Italy doing their job and jumping out 1-0.
Andrea Fondelli able to hit, and a 1-0 lead. Live stats available courtesy of Micro Plus Timing. Head to usawaterpolo.org to access the live stats link. Romania on the attack. Here's Namtu. Left-hander takes a look, doesn't like it. Shot clock to 6. An ordinary around 6 meters. Namtu takes a look and puts it wide of the goal. Could give it a go on that ordinary outside 6 meters, but was just off the mark. And now in transition, the veteran Echenike, the lefty, so crafty. Works to Fondelli at 6 meters and just loads up the cannon and delivers. So a good start for Fondelli. He's got 2.
We get a little bit of both here, Greg, with Fondelli showing us his inside work on the post. Now we get to see him on the outside for his second goal. And talk about a windup. He uses like the ball as a pressure right off the water to lift himself up higher out of the water to go cross cage. One of the oldest tricks in the book there, right? Be able to save your legs a little bit, use the ball for leverage, pop up, showing the strength. And again, if Italy can start converting on these early, they're going to be able to save some energy in the second half of this game as they prepare for the semis.
Nice turn on the inside, but not much after that. Tipped away, and Lugo controls. And these first 2 matches in the quarterfinal round, the expectation, the teams that are favored to move on, Spain holding serve in that first one, Italy the favorite here. And then we get into our next 2 quarterfinals where it's a bit more up for grabs. Hungary, Greece, and then Team USA and Serbia. Entry in here, good regather and just slamming it home, Marziali. And so a 3-0 start out of the gate here for the Italians.
Yeah, tough matchup here for the Romanians like we talked about. Anything can happen, Greg, we know it, but as the D2 qualifier, the Division 2 qualifier coming in, you see this mismatch inside. Center gets it, be able to rip out of there. Marziali showing how much strength they have inside there. Beautiful entry pass from Echenike. Again, these are natural goals. The last 2 goals for Italy, natural goals, not needing a power play to score. And that's when you can really see the difference in opponents.
And Marziali there just showing his strength. He was able to just kind of cup that ball and wait for the defense to fade before he put it home. Excellent start for Italy in front 3-0. Romania looking to answer. Just an ordinary as they work that pass into 2 meters. Trying to get Vanchik involved. They go back in here, and again, a turn, but this time an exclusion. And so Romania gets their first chance on the 6-on-5 try here as we are approaching the halfway mark of this first quarter. Shot clock to 4. Save, Delungo took it center cage. Long rebound comes out to Romania. Fula controlling. Sides are even. Power play is over for Romania. Working inside once again. They try to go back to the well. The quick turn is controlled by Delungo. So much work required for Vanchik just to get his hand on that ball. And then wasn't able to put it on cage with much force.
Romania is going to need those to convert those power play opportunities when they get them. So missed chance there as, again, in transition, the Italians attacking.
And again, working inside. Textbook penalty there as they put it up top inside to Yoki. And he knew exactly what to do with it to draw that penalty, knowing the superior inside position he had.
Yeah,
Italy can add textbook stuff. DeFulvio. Save, big stop. Tick coming off his line to knock that one down. So Romania with the penalty shot block.
Look at that, good form there from Tick. Just covers as much space as he can, stays on his legs just for that extra half second. Big save for the Romanians.
3-0, but then as they try and set up their 2-meter play, that ball just kind of hanging out there. Now Italy, beautiful dish on the counter, drops it in the bucket to DeFulvio. He'll go spin cycle. Oh, taking control, DeFulvio. A highlight here in the first.
You hear the applause from the fans. What a big play there from DeFulvio. Beautiful feed from DeLungo. I mean, look at that pass coming all the way. Let's good look here. Long outlet pass, puts it right in front of him. Not going to get a better pass than that. And then here comes the work.
Wow. Little keep away and then puts it away.
You know, Greg, we talk about DeLungo in there. making that pass. He may not have to make too many saves today, but the veteran keeper has been through a lot with this in this Italian system and with this Italian national team and won a lot. And I think, again, one of those veteran keepers that's going to really stabilize this Italian group. And if they're going to be successful, he's going to be a big part of that.
Yeah, he's been around the international scene for some time now. And still dropping beautiful passes on the counter, as we just saw. A 4-0 lead now for Italy. 2:43 to play in the first quarter. Lob attempt there is off the bar. And all Italy early on here. A 4-0 lead. They have kept Romania at bay and shown off some of their versatility. Gonzalo Echenique, the lefty, controls now at 6 meters. No look on the inside, turn it in toward the cage, and another 6-on-5 upcoming, the second for Italy. This was drawn well by Lorenzo Bruni. Echenique, a little fake. Across the way, they work it along 2 meters. And now another exclusion, 6-on-4 upcoming here. One's coming back now, 6-on-5 here for the Italians as Romania drops back a field player. Echenique, just a couple of devastating fakes as they go around the horn here. Loads it up this time and then bangs off the post, bar out, rebound to Italy here, now back level. So Romanians hang on through a 6-on-4. Italy still attacking, and the defense holds. An excellent defensive possession for Romania to work through a 6-on-4.
Yeah, something to build off of there. Fighting off the 6-on-4, ends with the field block, and can they get something going in transition to get on the scoreboard?
Now trying to answer on this end, as you mentioned, John, this is where they haven't been able to get it in gear just yet.
No, and it's tough. We talked about the zone that we'll see from a lot of teams. Italy, in a lot of the early possessions, although in a zone here as they were playing catch-up, were able to press, right? And they were able to press. Anytime you can press, it really shows that your dominance over a squad, and you really got to then force things just like that overpass there. So low percentage looks, like things that aren't really going to get you the high quality, high percentage opportunities that you're looking for.
Less than a minute to go, first quarter. Here's the outlet now to Echenique. Moving in, defender turns his back for a moment. Lefty likes this angle and drills it.
Echenique calling in for the sub right after the goal. You could see him smiling over at coach, looking for it. But transition, so he's got some open space. Defender's got to look both ways. And look at the placement, Greg. Just right off the goal line, cross cage. Really, really difficult shot to block. Echenique has been perfecting that for years. And he gets the 5th one for Italy here with 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
And it was a little scary there if you're a Romania fan, because you're watching a left-hander on this side just kind of inch in towards the goal. The defender turns his head, and that's the last thing you want to do with a scorer of Echenique's caliber.
Yeah, but that was good counter formation. You see a lot of Italians in front of the goal. They had 4 players in front of the goal, so good counter structure that opens up that space.
21 seconds left in the quarter, 14 on the shot clock. And a takeaway. So Italy will control with 8 seconds left. Last chance here in the first. They come middle, swing it out to the wing and see if they can get a shot off with just 1 second, and the save is made by Tick to keep things at 5. So we're through 8 minutes in the first quarter of this quarterfinal battle. All Italy. They've retained their form from the World Cup qualifiers, racing out to a 5-0 advantage. We will step aside, listen in on some of the halftime, rather quarter break huddles, and come back with the second.
Da? Cum poți să arunc, mă, mici aici? O arunc mici aici, ține dracu mingea în partea asta, în față, am zis pozițiile astea. Dacă e un centru, stau 3, tot în pozițiile astea. Nu mai aruncați mingea pe pressing aici, că e o jumătate de oră ca să o scoatem și e un pericol mereu constant pentru contraatac. Am zis, ne mișcăm aici, ducem intrările. Am rămas pe loc în brațele lor, nu notăm lateral. După intrare, dacă facem 31, veniți bă să jucați. Veniți să jucăm, dacă rămâneți în brațele lor, le faceți o favoare. Haideți, aici, când ajunge mingea, până nu iau fundașii, nu te dezlipești de el, e eliminare. De ce l-ai lăsat să tragă? Ce-am zis? Nu există gol 1 cu 1, e foarte mult timp, e de jucat. Dar trebuie să ne mișcăm, să aducem o minge la centru acolo, să nu ne oprim și să nu ne mai uităm. Aiurea să nu vedem 20-ul ăla. 20-ul trebuie să-l vedem, 30-ul. Închidem. Nu rămânem acolo, aruncă mingea, ne-a prins pe contra. Luțescule, toată lumea, puneți-mă mingea aproape de centri. Dacă le aruncăm mingea la 6 metri, e normal să nu dea nimica. Haideți, e timp, ne ducem tot așa, ne ducem tot cu 2 centri. Țineți mingea acolo, mișcați-vă și hai să dăm o minge, hai!
Second quarter coming up here as we look at some of our numbers through one quarter, and Italy with the balance. Fondelli, he was the aggressor early, 2 goals, a little inside outside. Marziali, De Fulvia with that highlight, show-stopping counter, and then Angelike late. DeLungo with 2 stops, and Romania still looking to get on the board here. And it's a bit like our first game, John, not to be repetitive, but it's the team that's the favorite, just coming in very workmanlike and getting down to business here, wanting to leave no doubt they're going to advance to the semifinals.
Yeah, and we talked about this already, Greg, for sure. You want to see Romania, and wide open look right off the sprint there for Italy. Even surprised himself there, Marziali.
He was surprised to find himself so open right away.
Yeah. Right off the sprint, obviously a miscommunication there from the Romanians on the matchup. Right after that opening sprint, you got to find somebody right away. You got to match up right away. Got to know what cap number you're guarding. A little miscommunication that leaves Marziali wide open. To his surprise and his pleasure, because he doesn't put it away. But we talked about this being a little bit of a mismatch, right, in terms of experience and talent. And, but Romania earned their way here, right, by virtue of the Division II World Cup qualifier, and talked about them recently hosting the 29er men's World Aquatic Junior Championship. And so we want to see the sport grow, Greg, and the only way we can see the sport grow is by opportunities for these teams to compete.
Offensive called. Romania will take control, look to counter here. They have the advantage, but that pass a little too far. They had a great opportunity there, Romania looking in front for Priotasa, but it was taken back, and now this is happening. The skip, easy money, De Soma. 2-goal swing there as Romania had a real good opportunity with Priotasa on the break, and instead it's De Soma on this end.
There's a key concept in counter attack, water polo, soccer, football, a lot of these sports. If you don't convert your counter, you're going to get countered the other way, right? So by not converting, Romania is leaving the advantage on the opposite end, and that leaves it wide open for De Soma to put it away. And a 2-goal swing goes back Italy's way.
7-goal lead right now for the Italians. They have been in command since the opening sprint. Fula, the right-hander, takes a look, threads that in. A quadruple team, and they keep working for Vanchik, and he will draw their second power play. Romania looking for their first conversion here on the 6-on-5. Patient attack to start. There's a look, and a beautiful stop by DeLungo. Romania will stay on the attack. That pass nearly tipped and stolen away. Instead, power play is over, but Romania will have another chance here on offense. Plenty of time. Shot clock to 7. Out high they look. That skip just gets away on the Udon try. Francesco Udon trying from long range, and again dropping it right in front this time. Alessiani. Romania trying to cover up, but left alone. 5 meters, marches in, and the shooters are too good. Bruni left alone at 5 meters. These guys cannot believe their good fortune as they cruise in there again and put it away for an 8-0 lead.
That's fortune earned. Bruni, usually the center, usually posting up with his back to the goal, finds himself open in transition. Again, good counter structure. You see the spacing. See all those people on the bottom line there, the Italian Whitecaps there on the bottom line. That's what opens up that space, is proper structure, swimming all the way down to the 2-meter line, and that leaves the trailing player, Bruni, there wide open to be able to finish for an 8-0 lead here for Italy.
5:43 to go, first half. From the outside, taking a look, nothing there. The shot clock to 8. They go back inside, double team at the last second, an exclusion. This time Romania working for Kolodrowski. Can they answer with a goal is the big question here. Looking for their first, and that's off the post. Got it inside onto the hand at that near post. And just off the mark, the Udon try.
Good execution there from Romania, just getting the ball inside, just missing it, but another counterattack for Italy.
And another exclusion. Romania did the great job holding off that last advantage for Italy when it went 6-on-5, then 6-on-4. On the hand. Wow. That's Matteo Iocchi, just a quick catch, a little hesitation, and a second power play goal is on the board for Italy.
You draw the exclusion, you get your chance to compete. Iocchi, look at that, those hands, right? Really good hands. Saw the hands from De Fulvio earlier. Again, he's the one making the pass to Fulvio, right over to the post. Iocchi able to get the handle and taking your time. A lot of players sometimes will swing at that ball, Greg, and try to redirect on a quick tap. But older, more experienced players, right, the right way to do it would be able to get some control, and Iocchi showing that control. Even if you bobble, you have the time to get up and slam it.
Players that are more experienced have larger hands.
Yeah.
You see the undersized center sometimes just to go swing at it because they can't actually palm it and pull it back.
It's a gift. It's a gift to have those kinds of hands.
It is.
There's no doubt.
Yeah. And they make it look just so well engineered inside for a 9-0 lead now. A little more than 4 minutes to play. That power play try for Romania. They're fourth, so they're doing the job now drawing exclusions. They just can't convert on them. The left-hander Namtu just to put that well over the cage. And now Italy can try and add to their tally. And they always seem to be up. Here's Echenique moving in, takes a look and just bounces that wide off the water, looking to go cross cage.
Yeah, Italy doing a good job of, they're not going to score every time, right? But if they're going to continue, if you continue to counter and you continue to counter well with good spacing and getting the ball in the right places, then you're getting high percentage looks just like they did there, even though they missed.
Those counters also will continue to wear out this Romania team. An exclusion called once more. Looks like we have a clock issue here as that shot goes bar out. So 9-0 lead here for Italy. The shot clock's back on the pool deck here. 3:05 to go in this second quarter. The lob inside, and the exclusion with 4 on the shot clock. That's Iocchi battling inside. Romania with the steal. Namtu takes it away.
So they are human, Greg. They do miss sometimes. Not able to convert there.
2 for 4 on the advantage now.
Again, if you're Romania, you just need one, right? You need to crack open here. You need to get started. Give yourself some confidence before halftime here to know that you can score a goal.
Not this time. The field block and the wave from DeSoma.
DeSoma with the finger wag. With the 9-0 lead. Let's rub it in a little bit. Let's see if the Romanians can get a stop here on yet another counterattack. 4-on-3 this time.
Italy this time just puts on the brakes here. It could have been an easy shot there for DeFulvio, but decides to spread it around. And then an offensive. So that goes back to Romania. Under 2 to play. We're here in the second quarter. Just about 90 seconds left now. Lob inside, and that is stolen. Italy can look to push the tempo here if they want. It's a swim off here into the front court. And now turning and facing, able to make the catch, spinning inside 5 meters, but deflected. Canella was trying to go one-on-one there. The help from Gergely. Now DeLongo controls. Under a minute to play. First half action. Echenique looking for help. Drops it off. Oh, devastating fake from DeFulvio. He had help weak side in the form of Marziali. Gave a little pump fake and then called his own number for a 10-0 lead here for Italy.
Yeah, those ball fakes, Greg, just do so much. That experience makes that work. You ball fake to your left, come back, freezes the defense, wide open to finish it away. And timeout for Romania here, trying to get something going before the half is over.
Audiți, ei, dacă tot stăm în brațele lor, nu putem să ne mișcăm deloc. Deci dacă nu venim spre minge, a făcut intrare, Neamțul a ajuns primul, am zis primul care ajunge acolo să se ducă să facă loc. Ei nici nu strigă, deci când ajung aici, intră direct, vin ceilalți doi și joacă. Deci noi tot stăm acolo, ne oprim și ne așteptăm pe tot ceilalți. Haideți, bă, băieți, băi, n-ați înțeles, dacă ne mișcăm, n-avem cum să aducem mingea la centru.
Out of the timeout, and Romania will take control with 45 seconds to play in the first half. It has been a clinic here from Italy. These opening 2 quarters in front, 10-0. Romania inside, and they get the chance on the exclusion. Vanchik working hard. See his cap partially rearranged there at 2 meters. He's earned the opportunities. This is their 5th 6-on-5 try. And some more. 6-on-4 now for Romania. And they make it count. Only a matter of time before they break through. That's Fula with the power play.
There's some Romanians in the crowd here, Greg. A few Romanian flags and lots of cheers to see Fula get them on the board for their first goal of the game off the timeout. And frankly, Greg, Vanchik doing a great job. Number 12, captain number 12, Vanchik for Romania doing a good job inside drawing exclusions. We talked about that being their opportunity, and they finally put a power play away. to the delight of their fans.
Now 1 for 5, so if they can convert a few more of those, some more signs of life. Here's Italy, last looks with 3 on the clock, and that's a bounce from De Soma. Romania can put this in play, and that will be all for the first half. All Italy, 10-1. Romania has the last word, but Italy has set the tone here. De Fulvio, Marziali, Fondella, all with 2 goals apiece. Delungo, 4 saves, and that tells the story. We will step aside. We've got second half action coming up shortly from Los Angeles.
Due cose. Abbiamo fatto 3-4 azioni di seguito con tiri affrettati senza una logica. Dobbiamo andare a tirare sempre con la massima concentrazione, va bene? Prima cosa. Seconda cosa, l'ultima difesa che era, vabbè che è partito dopo, però non era né pressing iniziale, né si è chiamato 2-3, è venuto 3 e ha messo la palla al centro con l'uomo che giustamente stava dietro. Non c'era nulla. Per favore, sempre attenzione in queste piccole cose. D'accordo? Per il resto continuiamo così, va bene. Adesso entra Panda ed esce Velo, ne è 2. C'era in acqua per favore. Va bene, quindi Cialo Pino da una parte, Edo e Quandolfo. Raga, Pino, non parlavo.
Appoggiate, Giacomo, sta appoggiando.
Second half on the way here from Los Angeles. A busy quarterfinal Friday here at the World Aquatics Men's Water Polo World Cup. Hungary and Greece to follow. Team USA and Serbia are nightcap at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Glad to bring you all the action here from Los Angeles. A lopsided affair in this one thus far. Italy 10, Romania 1. And an uncharacteristic turnover here from Italy, just a miscommunication there. Echenike giving it away, and now Romania countering. And can they make something happen here? A lob attempt just off the bar. Then the rebound controlled by Delungo. That was Fula out on the counter after the turnover. And an excellent opportunity for Romania. They cannot convert.
Fula had the chance to go right back to Vanchik, chose not to, and golden opportunity missed.
And then Italy gets back to work on this side of the pool. They draw the 6-on-5. Looking for more here. Oh, easy money inside. Bruni.
So Bruni gets to do both things there. He draws the exclusion inside. A powerful center, drawing lots of exclusions inside. So earns the power play opportunity for Italy and then gets rewarded with the ball back for making HA right inside, gets the dunk in. That's the center play we keep referencing, Greg, of having these powerful men inside who create these opportunities.
Lob over the top. A little miscommunication there on this end as Fula was on the drive. Thought they could spot him moving towards that far post, but he wasn't ready for it. And an easy takeaway for Italy. Here's Vincenzo Rinzuto. Echenike catch and release, and that one is denied by Tick.
Echenike pulled up for a 3 there.
Yeah,
on the break.
Little heat check.
Yeah.
With an 11-1 lead. Why not?
Yeah.
Just ordinary fouls. Pressure here from Italy. Inside the backhand, and so credit to Vanchik for getting a shot off here, which hasn't been easy, but DeLungo was ready.
And Vanchik doing an okay job inside there. His energy level is going to wane as the game keeps going on there, but they got to keep feeding him.
Tick with the stop. He's got 4 saves now.
Bit of fog coming over the pool here on the far side if you're seeing that on the screen.
It looks like there's some field maintenance happening on another field here at USC. Cross cage skipper. That's good. Canella to make it 12-1.
Yeah, natural goal there for Canella. Talk about these shooters, experienced shooters, give him space. So a little bit of room, he's able to skip across cage. And lots of arms there for this Italian squad. We talked about Spain in the last game. We talked about Italy here. Just very well-balanced teams. And I think both those teams are formulated in a very similar way, right? Veteran centers, veteran shooters, solid goalkeepers who can really level the defense for you. And so, and a lot of depth, you know, through and through the roster. So there's a reason why both of those teams have been in high contention in every championship over the last several years.
The level Romania aspiring to get to. And they're getting it handed to them today, but this is all part of that development process for so many teams. 12-1 lead and exclusion, and that will be the end of the day for Alessandro Volotto as he fouls out with his 3rd. 6 on 5 for Romania, their 6th attempt on the power play. Out from 6 meters and just lost control of the ball. That was Georgescu just unable to get a grip. And it sails high.
That ball remains a little bit slippery when wet in this game, but Italy countering again and always doing a really good job in this transition offense, getting balanced right away. Tactically, they're very sound.
Ricochet off the bar. Rebound comes right to Italy. They can go back to work here. Entry back in. And an exclusion. The exclusion there will go against Priotassa. And Italy can add with 4:12 to play in the 3rd. Stuffed. Dick has had a couple of nice blocks here. You wouldn't think that if you looked at the score only, but if you've watched this matchup, the keeper has come up with a couple of excellent saves.
He's done a really good job of maintaining good position. A lot of the shots have gone in have been really not his fault and point blank. And as you get a good field block there from help for Tick there from Romania.
That was Udon with the helper on the field block. So that halts the Italian power play try, and Romania will take control now with 3:39 to play here in the 3rd. Just an ordinary called. Polo now battling inside, looking for space. Working there against DeFulvio, gets it in and earns the exclusion. Volodrovsky making an impact on the inside. Romania with their 7th power play. From the outside, and that's a field block.
Yoki there with the field block. 7 tries on the power play for Romania. Only still be able to get that one, but doing a better job of drawing those exclusions and getting the ball inside to earn the opportunity.
On the skip, more of the same. Leonardo De Soma, he adds, so Italy continues here to spread things around now with a 13-1 advantage. And just a couple of times, Italy's been out ahead of the Romanian defense. They're trying to catch up, and Italy has a real clean look, and their shooters are just too strong to allow those sorts of opportunities.
Yeah, and I think it's easy to say, hey, they may be faster or better shape or be able to get out in front. But again, what really impresses me with the Italians right now is their ability to have counterattack structure. So their structure, their ability to put the ball in the right place, their ability to line up everybody in the right structure is also opening it up. So they make it look easy, but that type of counterattack tactic takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to perfect.
Coming up on 2.5 minutes in the third. Fula, right-hander, gives a look. Tries to drop that inside, but Italy shows up in mass. Romania will get one more chance at it here. Disorganized. And now they'll pull the ball out. A little confusion here.
Yeah, it looks like the desk reset the shot clock towards the end there.
Looks to be a clock error.
Yeah, they shouldn't have reset the shot clock. And so Italy rightfully complaining that it should have been a turnover. Clock ran out.
Italy was making moves to start the counterattack while Romania thought they were going to have a nice opportunity on the inside, but to your point, shouldn't have happened with the time that was left on the clock.
Sometimes those situations where you think it's a turnover, right? The desk can make a quick move, the ball turned over, they hit the reset on the clock, and so honest mistake there from the desk, but going to the referees to catch that, maybe a few seconds late, but caught it and looking for a way to correct it.
And they will go to a VAR review to confirm this. VAR available in these World Cup competitions. So they get it sorted out. Ball back to Romania, but the shot clock down to just 4 seconds. So they'll have to go fairly quickly. Now they've adjusted to 1 second on the clock. Initially it was announced as 4. And now it's correct, 4 on the shot clock. And nothing there from Romania. It's back to Italy, so they turn it over. And Italy looking to counter, but that pass a little too out in front for DeFulvio. And the steal is there from Udon. But Romania gives it right back, a little over-aggressive on their attempt. And now Italy looking to take advantage. They've got the numbers here. A 3-on-2 as Yoki will fill the lane, and he'll have all day to march this one in. A few pumps on Selfish, and able to dump it on the near side skip to Fulvio. Lots of choices there for the Italians, and it results in a 14-1 lead.
A lot of back and forth, getting whiplash, turning my head up and down the pool there. But yeah, perfect 3-on-2 structure there for the Italians. And such a great scorer, DeFulvio. Great shooter, but also a scorer, just knows how to put the ball away. All of Italy's arsenal on full display here this afternoon.
this 14-1 lead. You talk about that offense to Fulvio. He's got 3 to lead all the Italians. Marziali, Fondella, Rooney, DeSoma, all with 2 goals apiece as well. And they have just overwhelmed this Romania attack with just 1 goal on their side. Under 90 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. From the outside here with 6. Swing it back outside to about 5 meters now. Shot clock to 3. And the exclusion will go against Romania. Italy with the player advantage now. They're 3 for 6 so far. Wind picking up a little bit here at the Tangsu Aquatic Center on campus here at USC. Catch and release. It's all clicking here. Canella on that power play. As Italy 15-1.
Yeah, great execution there. You see the ball movement. Everybody keeping in shooting position the whole way, and just a wind up, catch and shoot. So hard to stop that catch and shoot. Cross pass, catch and release, catch and shoot, however you want to call it. It's just such a high percentage look there in water polo. It's tough for the goalkeepers to keep up, and Italy racking them up.
15-1. They're hitting on 53% of their shots, which feels low with what we've seen here today.
We did talk about Tick, though, making some great saves and some field blocks as well. And you know, shooting 50% in water polo from the field is a difficult task in general. So it is still an impressive percentage.
Jacopo Alciani was about to be off to the races. Instead, it's the big turn from Vanchik. He's never stopped trying to create space on the inside for Romania. They will get their 8th 6-on-5 look here in the final moments of this 3rd quarter. Shot clock to 10. That entry batted out. Will they get there in time? 3 seconds. And they'll have to leave this one aside. And that's all for the 3rd quarter. Italy well on their way to the semifinal round tomorrow. In a no-doubt effort here, 15-1, they lead. We've got 1 more quarter to go here in our 2nd quarterfinal matchup. We'll step aside, we'll listen to some of the huddles here during this quarter break, and we'll return to Los Angeles shortly.
Nu o să se ducă pe fenta aia niciodată. Nu mai încercați să dați, adineauri ți-am spus. Hai să ne pregătim pentru meciurile următoare, da? Să tragem folos măcar ceva în chestia asta. Tot la fel, îi dăm drumul la mișcare, chemați schemele. Cine ajunge înainte de pe transfer, ne ducem înăuntru, da? Și aducem mingea acolo. Formă, dacă luăm om în plus, vă rog frumos, hai să mișcăm mingea aia. Nu vedeți că ei mișcă, toate șuturile l-au tras pe jos, cum vă spun eu. Noi ne apucăm să tragem pe sus, să dăm mingea pe bară crezând că sar. Deci n-avem cum, dacă nu pregătiți afară fentele astea, nu-i ducem înăuntru, așteptăm și mișcăm mingea repede și ne ducem să tragem, nu o să se deschidă niciodată acolo. E inutil că ceri să arunci o minge. Da? Mai e o repriză, haideți, facem tot posibilul, ceva pentru noi, da? Ok? Avem de jucat alte meciuri. Nu s-a întâmplat nimic, ok? Haideți. Hai să trezim, haideți.
Fourth quarter has begun here between Romania and Italy. Quarterfinal action at the World Aquatics Men's Water Polo World Cup. California, the United States, the epicenter of international water polo over the last couple of weeks. Women's World Cup last weekend in Long Beach. Team USA outlasting the Netherlands in a great final. And we're started on this day with the men's edition. Medalists awarded on Sunday here at USC. Opening possession of this fourth quarter. And that's tipped away. Tick denies that try from the outside from DeSoma. Shot clock to 7. With 2, and that is wide on the Yoki try. Italy has all the offense they'll need on this day with 7:10 to play in the fourth.
A couple of goalkeeper changes on each side here, Greg. Romania and Italy, I should say, both making their changes, giving room for the backup keepers to come in.
It's Dragusin on for Romania and Nicosia on for Italy. There's a field block in at 2 meters, and the Italians can go back to work on offense. Hungary and Greece will follow this one at 5 p.m. local time, and then Team USA and Serbia tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific. Fulvio thought about it, and now looks for Echenique. That pass is tipped away. Seeing a couple of giveaways here from Italy, and you have to imagine too, up 14, it's just hard to keep that level of intensity.
Yeah, and it's also tactical. They know that they have the game in hand, and how can we save our energy? How can we keep the emotional tank full? How do we keep the physical tank as high as possible? Like, you're trying to get out of here without getting hurt. Right, so you're not going to take a lot of risks at this point. You're working the clock down, 5, 6 more possessions, and thinking about it that way.
And their defense stays challenging as usual. They force the shot clock violation, and now they're going for it here. Echenique, full head of steam, moving in, puts on the brakes, and he'll wait for some help.
Thought he was going to go with the offhand there.
I did too. Yeah. Gets it back in the strong hand. And now from the outside, bar down, it's Yoki.
Again, good patience and good structure on the counterattack for Italy. Echenique could have forced something there, right, with the right hand, waited for the trailer to come, and look at Yoki, top shelf, bar in. Good look there from behind the goal.
That's a beautiful delivery from the outside.
Yeah.
And just about impossible to stop if a shot blocker doesn't get a hand on that one. (16-1). The lead now with 5.5 to play. And a takeaway. And now this is trouble. Yoki all alone. Defenders giving chase, but he'll have his time to shine.
Issue starting there early there with Romania, where one of their players thought there's possession, there's time to drive, starts his drive, ball turns over, Yoki goes the other way, and he gets the 1 versus goalie. Watch it here again. Gets to take his time, moves laterally across the goal, and once you're able to move laterally across the goal, Right? It's your choice. Your pickings where you want to put it to finish.
So he adds another. Italy's in front 17-1. Yoki now with 3 goals. And another steal. Four and a half to play in the fourth. Romania has left one back, so it's 5-on-5 here. Off the bar on that Fondelli try.
Fun fact here, Greg. Dragusin there, goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper for Romania, the oldest player to put on a cap today in the Men's World Cup, World Aquatic event here. Born in 1984. Where were you born, Greg?
81.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. 81, so I would be older than Dragusin. I am.
Just slightly, yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think you have us both beat.
Yep, just slightly, yeah, just slightly. But Dragusin there. Looking out, and as we talk and start to preview the next game, if you're tuning in, you're thinking about Hungary-Greece in that next game. I think about that because Denis Varga suiting back up for Team Hungary, born in 1987, one of the best players to ever play this sport. And what a treat that'll be in the next matchup with Hungary and Greece.
From the outside from Canal, I know a lot of folks excited to see Varga.
Yes.
18-1. Just pure heat here. It's all clicking right now for Italy. There's not much that Romania can do to slow down this runaway train.
Yeah, Canella getting his. I think you're right, Greg. The stands actually continue to fill up. More and more fans coming through the gates and getting ready for the last 2 games of the day, where we'll have a healthy crowd here, ready to watch the return of Denis Varga for Hungary. Chance to see Kostas Genadounis play for Greece, playing his home pool. And then, of course, the home team, Team USA, playing at 7 o'clock. So big things ahead here in the next few hours.
Yeah, the hype around this tournament, of course, a chance for Team USA to host, but also if you love water polo, a great chance to see 4 high-level matches every day, which you just don't get that chance typically with things at stake. We've all seen the exhibition matches, and those are a ton of fun as Italy tacks on another, but you don't often get the opportunity to see these teams when they're really going for it in a tournament where there's a gold medal on the line.
Yeah, no doubt. I think meaning of game, there's like kind of a formula I learned a little while ago in terms of like fan engagement and wanting to watch, right? And getting eyeballs on a game, and it's uncertainty of outcome and the meaning of the game.
Yep.
And these games are meaningful. And the next 2 matchups and here on out the rest of the weekend, I think there will be a lot of uncertainty around the outcomes of the game. So when you add those 2 things together, it's high fan engagement, it's high interest level. It's people want to watch. You don't know who's going to win, and you know there's a lot on the line.
Yeah, it's the difference between the typical common training series. You'll see all these teams really go for it here in every single match. They have nothing that they should be holding back.
Well, we also remember there's prize money on the line here for these athletes. There's opportunities to qualify for the World Championships of 2024 in Doha. So there is a lot on the line here. You want to qualify for those Worlds, and you want to get every paycheck you can get.
Penalty drawn here by Romania. Top 2 teams here will punch their ticket to Qatar for the 2024 World Championships. And then, of course, the 23 World Championships right around the corner. That's when the Paris Olympic qualifications begin. So many things at stake for all the teams that are participating here that are also headed on to World Championships that have those Olympic visions in mind. Ricochets off the back of the cage, but it's good to go for Namtu. And that's a penalty shot score and a second goal of the day for Romania.
Yeah, you see how this all started. Inside Vasek, right? Big turn, draws the penalty. Yeah, Namtu, good finish. Moves his body right, shoots left, beats the keeper. Second goal of the game here for Romania.
Just about 2 minutes to go. Italy tries to force that one on the inside. The tip away and the steal from Udon. A lot of pressure here. Romania needing some help to get rid of that ball. Dragusin.
That's the press we talk. We're not going to see a lot of press this weekend, but when you're that far ahead of your opponent, kind of physically and condition-wise, you can press. And Italy taking advantage of that right now.
Romania running out of time. Shot clock violation. Italy again looking to fine-tune their counterattack. Moving in here, and that's save made. Tick. Actually, the backup keeper, excuse me, Dragusin. Second effort, and DeSoma able to hit 20 goals on the day for Italy. A major effort here in this quarterfinal round. 20 to 2 with 1:17 left in the fourth.
Yeah, they maintained the proper 3-on-2 structure on the counterattack. So even despite the miss, you maintain your structure, you're going to get a second opportunity, and they didn't break their formation, and DeSoma just adding another one to the box score.
Just about 1 minute to play. 20 to 2. Italy on their way to the semifinals. Look inside, little tip to himself. That was nice creativity if he intended it. Either way, it worked well for Vanček. Pass came in, he popped it up over the top and was able to draw the foul against Italy and a penalty shot try.
Vanček getting creative there with the, I think he got his foot on there, right? He got the ball to himself and continues to be a presence here for Romania. So a bright spot for them to look at.
Save though, there's a bright spot. Nicosia turns away that attempt. And a good exclamation point on this one for Italy with 35 seconds left. Save is there from Dragusin. And the rebound out to Romania. Shot clock is off. Final 22 seconds here in the fourth. Looking to swim and get out on the counter. Here's Namtu. Italy giving chase. Romania looking for some assistance. And the Italians are able to recover. Two Romanians hanging back there, so they're down a player here.
Yep. Save
made there by Nicosia, and that is all in this one. A wire-to-wire rout in favor of Italy, 20 to 2. They went undefeated during the qualification round, and they come into Southern California and keep the energy high, never take their foot off the gas en route to a 20 to 2 win. And they spread it around on offense. DeSoma, Yoki, Canella, Fondella, De Fulvio, all with 3 goals. DeLungo does the job early with 5 stops. Nicosia comes on in relief with 3. For Romania, the offense was just never there. 2 goals, 1 came late. Fula early on. Tick 5 saves, made some nice stops. This would have been a little bit further apart if not for his efforts. Dragusin came on in the third, but it is Italy, much like Spain, who won 18-9 in our first matchup, leaving no doubt here. And these are 2 of the best teams in the world.
Yeah, look, Italy and Spain showing why they've done that. And Spain, the defending world champion. Italy has had their solid wins over here the last several years. Disappointing showing for Italy in the last Olympic Games. You know, finishing in that 7th spot and not getting in that 8th spot, right, in the last Olympics, and not finishing where they want to be. So they're building it back up towards Paris, back up to the next couple World Championships where they need to be.
So we've got our player of the match interviews upcoming. So stay close for those. We'll hear from the top player in this one, and then we will come back at around 5 p.m. Pacific time for the start of Hungary and Greece in quarterfinal play. But for now, for John Abdu, Greg Mesko saying so long. Player of the match interviews forthcoming, and then we return with the big battle, Hungary, Greece, followed by Team USA and Serbia.
Marco, congratulations. I think for a goalkeeper, it's these type of games are very difficult. But you were very strong in the goal, so how did you feel yourself in the first game and in this maybe easy game?
Yeah, we play very well in defense. This is the real power of this team. And the Romanians don't play very well. I don't know why. But it's a very important match for the next game in the semi-final, and we want to continue in this direction.
I'm very curious, you as a goalkeeper, how can you stay focused when you don't have so many shots on the goal?
Yeah, I don't have any distraction, anything. You say every moment the ball, and this is the power for the goalkeeper.
The next two games will be most probably much more difficult. You will play against the winner of USA and Serbia.
Yeah.
Which team do you think you can play against?
Yeah, there are two teams very strong, and there are more players play very well in the European Championship, and this we play too much. But we won't play this semi-final for continuous in this street.
Thank you very much. Have a good rest. Thank you. Bye-bye. Just a bit, so you can be there. Sandro, congratulations. It was a very easy win. I don't want to ask about the game because it's maybe it's difficult. But was it useful for the next game? Could you try something, or as a coach, it's very difficult to give any tactic for the players?
Exactly. For that reason, I had concentration until the end. This was the real training that we did. It's not easy because when you win 10 goals difference at the end of the second quarter, you used to lose concentration. The fact that the players they were focusing about in defense, especially, this is the most beautiful things in this match. But you know, tomorrow is a battle. Any teams in the semi-final, or USA or Serbia, they are a fantastic team, and they will be fantastic semi-final, both semi-finals.
You arrived here just some days before the World Championships. What is your main goals to compete in the World Cup?
Look, in the World Cup, we will play two important games. It's always important to go inside of the match to believe that you can win. This is very important for the mentality. So we go inside of every game to win. After, if we cannot, there are some reasons. But this is the most important things to arrive in the World Championship with this kind of mentality that you fight in all the games.
Maybe Italy is the strongest team in the world currently. And you always try to find out new things. Can we see something new here in the World Cup from you, from the Italian team?
I will not say to you if I do something new. They will to find out. But it's okay. This kind of match, you can try something. Maybe it will be good for the World Championship because, 3 weeks to Fukuoka, it's a long time. We have to go back in Italy, another jet lag to go in Japan. So it will be a difficult moment, I'm sure, the team. So step by step, think match by match.
Good luck for the semi-finals. Thank you. Thank you.